Can you stop? I'm going live. I'm live. I'm live. I'm live. I'm live.
This is a real metal cabinet.
Alright. I'm live today.
He's live today.
With fucking... I'm live today doing a Q&A with ChatGPT. Oh, hello. I'm doing the live stream.
Hey there, how's it going? What are you streaming today?
I'm streaming the Q&A.
That sounds exciting. How can I help you with your Q&A stream?
I ask questions, you ask answers, or...
Sure thing. Feel free to ask me any questions you have, and I'll do my best to answer them. Let's get started.
You know what? How about you ask questions and I ask answers?
Sure. Let's start with a fun one. What's your favorite game or hobby, and why do you enjoy it?
My favorite game, Minecraft.
Minecraft is a classic. What do you enjoy most about playing Minecraft? Do you have a favorite activity in the game, like building, exploring, or something else?
Playing in creative mode.
Creative mode is awesome for building and exploring without limits. What's the most fun or impressive thing you've built in Minecraft so far?
I built a house for every single biome before. So yeah.
That sounds incredible. Building a house for each biome must have taken a lot of creativity and effort. Which biome was the most challenging to build in, and why?
I think the deep dark.
The deep dark biome definitely sounds like a tough place to build. It must have been quite the adventure. What inspired you to take on such a challenging project?
I just think of it.
That sounds like a great reason. Pushing yourself to take on new challenges can be really rewarding. Keep exploring and building. I'm sure you'll come up with even more amazing projects in the future.
Alright, ask me a new question.
Sure, if you could add any new feature or item to Minecraft, what would it be and why?
Sledgehammer.
A sledgehammer sounds like an exciting addition. It can be used for mining, building, or even as a tool for new mechanics. What kind of abilities or uses would you want the sledgehammer to have?
I want it to have more damage than the mace. And that's it.
That would definitely make it a powerful tool. A sledgehammer with more damage than a mace would be great for combat and mining. It sounds like it would add a lot of fun and strategy to the game. Thanks for sharing your idea.
If you played Minecraft, what would you do?
If I could play Minecraft, I'd love to explore the vast world, gather resources, and build amazing structures. I'd probably start by creating a cool base, and then explore different biomes to gather materials. It would be so much fun to experiment with different building designs, and maybe even take on some challenging mobs.
The first biome I did with the house was the Pale Garden.
The Pale Garden sounds like a unique and interesting biome to start with. It must have been fun designing a house there. What inspired you to begin with the Pale Garden?
Everyone else is building houses, so why can't I?
That's a great mindset. Exploring different biomes and building in unique places makes the game so much more fun and personal. Plus, it's awesome to have a house in a place that stands out from the usual spots. Keep embracing those unique ideas.
Why can't there be furniture or weaponry in Minecraft?
adding furniture and weaponry would definitely bring even more creativity and fun to Minecraft. Furniture could make your builds feel more realistic and personalised, while new weapons could add exciting combat options. It would be awesome to see more customisation and functionality in the game.
Weaponry like bombs, grenades, guns, trip mines, bear traps, all of those.
Those additions would definitely bring a new level of strategy and excitement to the game. Incorporating different types of weaponry and traps could open up new gameplay possibilities and make the world even more dynamic. It would add a lot of creative opportunities for players to explore and experiment with.
Would there be a scale in Minecraft and the limit be 500 pounds?
Introducing a scale with a weight limit could be an interesting gameplay mechanic. It could add a new layer of strategy, where players have to manage their inventory and choose what to carry carefully. It could also make resource management more challenging and add a fun twist to gameplay. What other features would you like to see?
Clocks, so you can actually look at the time when it gets dark out.
Clocks would be a useful addition to Minecraft. They help players keep track of time and plan their activities, especially when it gets dark. It would also make it easier to manage nighttime activities or plan for adventures. Great idea.
I think that's the end of voice Q&A. Now we're going to chat Q&A with the keyboard.
Sounds good. If you have any more questions or want to chat, just let me know. Enjoy your stream.
So yeah, that's what I do for a living. Yeah, let's look at that page black. Let's look at that page black. I keep saying pay black. What the fuck is wrong with me?
It keeps playing play black. What the
Wrong with me?
It keeps playing play black. What the
Wrong with me?
It keeps playing play black. What the
Wrong with me?
It keeps playing play black.
Buh. Oh god. I forgot I'm live stream. Ah shit. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Stop being quiet.
Taylor Whip.
Shut up! Stop being quiet.
Taylor Whip.
Shut up! Stop being quiet. Say something.
Something.
Say something.
Something.
Ow! Say something. Ow! Bitch! Motherfucker. It's infinite! It's infinite! It's infinite! Bitch. Oh yeah, 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 yeah! Alright, I don't know what to do else with the Q&A. Ah, fuck. Ow. 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 Show me. Shut up! Yeah! Let me get real here. Let me get real here. Haha, you just got pranked. Why so much smoke? Why so much sauce? Why so much smoke? Bro, why is what? It's why so much smoke?
So you're a Zionist.
Oh.
Did you ever read the Doctor of the Beard?
Damien's a weird.
Yes.
He's a smearbird.
Did you ever see the part where
Ain't a girl. He might Taylor Swifter.
Yeah. Ow! Ah! Ah! Yeah! Ah! Oh, why? Ow! That's the one that has the mosquito bite on it. Shoot! Oh, what the fuck? Hey! What happened to my camera? Don't. Oh no! No! Wow! 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 Why is it still me? Why is it still me? Haha, missed.
Look, guys, he's a Gilbo.
I know how to kill them. You're on camera. You're on camera. You're on camera.
You're on camera. You're on camera.
Ow!
It's just very working Muslim family. What you tell you about Muslim family, the green family was the green restaurants, he's the father, he's the family. This isn't the cause, doing whatever, I don't know. I'll just have one thing on the Saturday.
Wrong. Oh, ring, bring my eyebrows. Wrong. Image? There's a... What the fuck is an image? Oh, should I have this? Yo, should shut the f... Oh, Googie. What? What? You're on camera. 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 That was a lie. 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 You got German titles. Hey, finally correct. I said boy. You said boy. Hey, pizza.
The one of the great God and Savior of us.
You're gonna get a big ass pimple.
You're gonna get a big ass pimple.
I see your butt crack.
Here's the butt crack.
I see your
His
butt crack.
face is a butt crack.
I see your butt crack.
Stop looking at it.
Huh?
I said stop looking at it.
No. You wanna see something cool?
Egg pizza. I'm with egg pizza.
Ah, you are an egg pizza. Your head is shaped like
righteousness of God and our Savior, Jesus Christ. Even then, the light of Elizabeth English, the example which you find, and the civil ordinance in 166 itself is happens in verses. But the great God and our Savior, Jesus Christ. So my point is, when we look at the Greek, is what the article is only here, right? Yes. So it's God, of God, great God, and the Savior. There's no God here, right? Yes. So this is a particular
Deal.
certain phrases, conjunctions, and so on and so forth. Examining these particulars in construction, every time that he has planned, this is a mouse. Mark two dollars for everybody's working on this. So God saved the man. The nouns are singular, so they're not plural. They're not proper names. In other words, let me explain. Wala siya sa. So when you have the nouns, there's a noun, they're singular. It's not singular.
No.
It's not singular. You can find that. You have heaven marker for the first not before the second. That instruction always refers to one and the same thing. It's never different. But by saying, the great God said to us,
Before I thought.
My fault. 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 What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on?
Today is your working day.
there's that word too, right?
You said what? Oh! The fuck? There's a fan right there and it doesn't even hear it. 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 What the fuck is going on? I don't know what is going. Oh, ah shit, ah dick, ah shit, ah piss, oh! I'm still alive, right? Right? Right. Hey, what are you? Hey, what are you? What are you? What? Hey, what are you? What are you? Hey, hey, what are you? What are you? Yay. Get this fucking thing out of here. Get this fucking thing out of here. Why the fuck? Why the fuck is it two devices? Two devices, two devices, two devices, Oh, what is that? Oh, what is that? Oh, 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 wow, 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 that's a no. You know what? I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna delete that. Why am I here? It's just me. Dude. I'm sweating to death. Bitches. Motherfucker. I wanna watch some videos. Motherfucker. I wanna watch some videos. I wanna watch some video. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow,
I survived. What would you do if you run a zombie apocalypse? Right at this moment, how would you survive? Right now?
Find the nearest female zombie.
Hey, let's be honest. If there was a zombie apocalypse, we all know who caused it.
The British people, bro.
No, it me.
Pretty much already zombie.
I'm gonna say it was Mr. Beast. He did it.
Mr. Beast.
It's the year 2024 and he's officially lost his mind.
It's gonna be the call, man.
He decided.
Yo, I'm about to take a break. I'm about to take a break for 2 minutes. So, see me in 2 minutes. Maybe. I'm back. Round of applause in the chat if there's any.
It's the release of virus on the world. And it's also a YouTube video. Why would you do that? I'll get 0 views and we'll be dead. He's gonna say it like this. This is an intro. He's gonna say, "Back to the virus. Deadly virus will win the whole planet Earth." Exactly in that tone. Holy moly. I'm the alpha man. I I survived, and all of you guys are zombies, obviously. And my first goal is to get protection. Now, what would be the best protection against the zombie apocalypse? Obviously, my own dragon. Dragon? You want this dragon too? The dashing helmet, this footwear, this unbelievably good look. Thank you, Dragon City, for sponsoring this video. It's a free-to-play mobile game available on all. It's to reach the Mr. Beast Island. He has a Mr. Beast nuke silo in there.
Is this happening in 1 year?
By the time this video comes out, it's probably already happening right now. At this
I forgot to pee. That was 2 minutes of refreshing the water.
very moment. So good thing that they're watching this video, because now you know what to do.
Hello, zombie.
We gotta go to Mr. Beast Island. How do we get there? Right? I need to get myself strapped up. I need a weapon. My weapon of choice is a frying pan. There's no better option. It's like a 2-in-1 deal, okay? You can smash zombies' heads, and you can make an omelet.
Doesn't that very sanitary?
Ah, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, there's a lot of zombies. They're surrounding me. No problem. I stick out my arms, and I go, like a helicopter. 2 frying pans, helicopter, positioning movement. No zombie can even touch me.
If it goes too fast, you'll lift off, bro.
The second thing I need is to feed my hunger. Okay, how am I gonna reach the Mr. Beast Island if I don't have my Mr. Beast hamburger? You know what I do? I set up a automatic chicken farm, just like in Minecraft.
Yo, I'm first!
Hey Joe, wait until you hear my mic later. My mic has gone 10 times louder. Wait until you hear it later.
I'm first!
Anyway guys, I'm streaming, so ignore the background music. I'm streaming. Yo, you're first in the chat. See, I've got actual
Oh, yes, I do.
No, you're not Sigma enough to have it. You're not Sigma enough to have it, Joey. Shut up. You're not Sigma. Equal me as well, sir.
Huh? You said what? You said what? You said what?
I graduated today.
Okay. Why are you sitting it like that? But also, I can't accept it. Like, this is, it's just, stop it. Stop it. Stop graduating. No, I'm kidding. You get to graduate.
This
is going to be hard for me to accept.
that's a good thing.
We do have someone I'm gonna cherish.
I can skateboard, but...
I don't even know how to say words. I mean, I'm saying words. It's such a wild thing to think that Ryan is going to be in middle school next year, 7th grade. I've been making videos for such a long time, so I have so many amazing, beautiful moments documented. When moments like this, where my son is leaving elementary school, it's just, I'm very reminiscent. You know what? I just want to take a stroll down memory lane for a second, and then we'll finish out this vlog. Let's look back on some amazing moments with my oldest son. Once my son is finally coming home from the hospital.
I graduated today!
Okay, why are you sitting it like that? But also, I can't accept it. Once my son is finally coming home from the hospital. skateboard! my chin? No way I've ever seen in my life. No, wait. Film it, dude. I was literally trying to say why I'm so proud of Ryan's skating and everything. Alright, hold on. There's definitely time for shenanigans. Alright, you just do it and I'll chase it. That is my child's skateboard! I'm gonna die! I gotta watch that. I got like no gunners here. You know what? Just tempt fate. I'm gonna move this right back. You're scaring me. Okay, go again. I guess it's a try. You gotta try to break it. It was like, you didn't even roll it. It was like this high in the air. Then I was wondering if we throw it up. No, we have not. And also, we have the best job of all time. Absolutely. Okay, so you just stand in the doorway. So funny and very I just got nothing. That was the best one. Well, no, you was the best. Now is the moment when I realize that I'm a terrible dad. I'm trying to surprise him with a skateboard, and his skateboard is at the house. So whatever, I'll just hand it to him, and we can play together, maybe at home. I'm gonna change up my amazing shorts. I'm gonna skate, and then I'm gonna go home and get right off the bus stop and give him a skateboard. And here's his friend Ryan Bracken. What's up, dude? Hey, do a backflip on that. I tried to clean it up because I had like my toes like hanging off, and I really wanted to hit that trick solid, but alas, I did not. I just skated and had a great time though. That's my online skate shop where this skateboard was just released. Brand new ride deck, first of the year, but there are a bunch coming, so stay tuned. The ShredCorner.com skate shop. Let's go give that to Ryan, the middle schooler. My gosh. Okay, I think I cleaned up.
Oh, is it a wrap?
It's all yours, dude.
Really?
You like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Congratulations, middle schooler. I'm proud of you, bud. You're the first person to get that graphic. You like skated?
Oh no, it's really cool graphic.
I got it because your deck's pretty trash. You've been putting in a lot of work. It's up to you. It's yours. You want on the wall. It's pretty.
It looks hard.
It is hard.
Oh, that's cool.
But hey, dude, new room. You just have to see.
Yeah.
We got the birdies!
Dude, show them the lights on that.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that's awesome. That is way too much.
So then it's gonna be dark, but then it's gonna be like talk and like lights up.
Hey! Oh my gosh, let's do that.
Yeah.
Here, yell at it. It just speeds up.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Dude, your bookshelf is amazing. You got little Legos.
Yeah, and watch them really close your Mom put a bunch of stuff here and
There's a beta guard angel.
yeah.
Did you get alpha?
I did have alpha. I don't have the
Use some Legos that you build.
I like that one a lot.
Yeah, the chunk a
The
lot.
office and then the little bikini thing.
Alright, hey, we're eating dinner in like an hour and a half. And then we gotta immediately get ready for graduation. So you do you, I'm gonna go play with your brothers. Go ahead out of here. It's not growing, but I'm proud of you. I love you. What are you boys doing? Okay, this is pretty cool. You guys set this up? Yeah. I don't even know if I get in here. Oh my gosh, I like...
Yeah, that's cool.
You guys need this?
Yeah, that's cool.
Here's a piece of pizza. Here's chicken. A spoon.
This is closing room.
And then you close the door on me. There's a window. Your shoe fell off, sir. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. It's my shoe. My shoe now. I'm gonna throw it up. I'm gonna catch it, okay? Oh! We'll try it again. Here. Okay, why are we filming in the... You're supposed to land like on your butt. Fill it in your butt. Can you do it? Oh my gosh! That was great. First try. Whoa! Land on your booty. First try. Whoa! Land on your booty. Can you just kick in the face? I hope you do every try. Oh my gosh! I did not expect that. We need to do so much cleaning. That's what we need to do. Wow, that was a big one. But don't get too far this way, because you're like, you guys are... This is not the best place to do this activity. Ryan got to pick dinner tonight because he's graduating elementary school, and he picked a baked potato, yogurt, and broccoli. There you go, sir. I'll treat you well. Go sit down. One dinner later, now we have to get ready for graduation. Ryan is nowhere to be found. Hey, I found him. Here, put these on. Get it all? Yep. And then come back to me. Okay. Are you boys ready? Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Ryan Schrock! Middle school.
Hi.
You ready to graduate?
Yeah.
You're ready to graduate too? You're gonna watch it though, right? Okay. Alright. Let's go, dude. I changed my shirt, FYI. It's just... I was wearing a white shirt.
Yeah.
I do that, I think that everyone should think that we filmed it on a different day.
You look like a lumberjack. You're like,
Dude, you know what?
Dad.
I think I look great right now in the camera. Either way, you graduated. How do you feel? It's over. You excited? You're ready for middle school?
I am. I'm ready for high school. You're in high school. I saw this awesome fight and I'm gonna all about it.
It's indoor to do.
I'm gonna make a trouble right now, so do it.
Okay, product conversation. Hey, I love you.
I love you too.
And I'm really proud of you. You're growing to be a very smart, witty, kind-hearted, respectful, polite, and usually, 95% of the time you're responsible and polite. 5% is, being a kid's help. But yeah, you should watch this video because I did a little, growing. You can cry. I was crying when I ended it. You can go take your nice clothes off. Thank you so much for watching this. I'm going to do videos all summer and then some and then ongoing. I do them all the time. Hit the subscribe button if you'd like to see more. The new deck just came out on strikeorders.com, so you can find it there. And I believe you should have a shirt too. Why are you looking at me like that?
Well, I'm pirate.
You're not a ninja?
Or I'm a black ninja. I'm a black ninja or I'm a pirate.
I made the hardest level to beat in any game. We're talking such precise level of skill that every single frame matters. I own a 240Hz monitor, but in Geometry Dash you can manually inject frames into your game instance and bypass your monitor limit. I firstly set mine to 720, then 1500, and when I reached 3000 frames per second, the physics of the game literally started to break down, so I set my FPS to 2500 and it was time to make my level. I built a jump made purely out of spikes, made so precisely that you can only pass it on a single frame if your game is set to 2500 FPS. Then I spammed that same jump until the level editor reached the limit, and now we have 13 minutes of 2500 FPS frame perfect jumps. Now I just have to find someone to beat this. I made the hardest level to beat in any game. We're talking such precise level of skill that every single frame matters.
Remember this video? Well, let me remind you, 11 months ago I promised that I would build Geometry Dash's new hub.
Spikes, GD, hello.
This is a spike. In a geometry level, this obstacle is often pushed aside, always being one of the most boring looking things in the level. So I asked 100 of the best creators in the game to change this. In this video, 100 geometry builders will get the task to decorate a single spike as well as they possibly can. But there's a catch. There are 4 rounds they need to pass, and every round this spike will get bigger and bigger and bigger, until it literally almost reaches the top of the entire editor. So get ready for some amazing sights. Let's start. Welcome guys to the first round. Each of you will have 4 days to build the best spike you possibly can, and only 50 of you will move on to the next round. We're going to start small with a normal looking spike, and you can decorate it however you want. Good luck! The creators had now started building, and since everyone could use as many objects as they wanted, round 1 would result in some crazy looking spikes. Let's take a look at the first one for example.
Ooh, a strawberry.
Oh, I'll give this one a 4.
This one's 5.
5. With an average of a 4.7, this strawberry spike is now in the lead. A couple other decent looking spikes were seen, but they couldn't top the strawberry spike. That was until we got to the 20th entry.
Ooh!
Yo, what? This got a 6 out of 10, and was now in the lead with 80 more entries to come. With every spike just not blowing us away like we'd hoped for, we were slowly losing hope on seeing a truly beautiful entry. Some did look decent, with some nice effects popping up that were really original, but nothing left us in awe. That was until the 68th entry came up. This is insanity. This entry was an insanely detailed build with a spike being surrounded by an entire clockwork mechanism, very realistic looking hands, and it took the number 1 spot. You might be wondering, were there even any bad entries? And yes, those existed.
What is this abomination? Well, it's Spike.
With only 100 spikes now having been reviewed, these are the top 3 spikes we saw this round. On spot number 3, a very pixely spike with a custom depth effect when hitting the spike. On spot 2, a golden spike in the middle of a beautiful looking fantasy world. And on spot 1, we got this 3-dimensional spike that blew us out of the park. Most of the creators didn't give it their all, however, since all of the creators would advance to round 2, so they didn't need to try as hard. Luckily, this changed in the second round, since now, they actually had to try. Okay, congrats everyone for getting to round 2, but now it's going to get a lot tougher. Out of the 100 people that had started, the top 50 people advanced to the next round, where the spike now was 5 times as big. And because of that, the builds would become a lot more interesting. These 50 creators had 6 whole days to decorate their big spike, and since I obviously can't jump over a spike like this, it was made out of objects that wouldn't be able to kill me. Let's see what they're going to make.
I'm making like something creepy, like alchemist.
I'm going to design it looks like a window.
Well, for right now, this round, I'm actually creating a subway.
All of these ideas did sound really cool, but could they pull it off in just a few days? Well, they started decorating the spike again, and this time the game was on, since only 10 of them would advance to round 3, the rounds before the finals. And before we knew it, the time was up, which means it is time to judge. Okay, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's start with the first one.
Okay. You know, I'm gonna give it a 3. I was gonna give it a 3, but it's pretty original, so I'll bump that up to a 4.
As you can see, this spike is a lot bigger than the one used in the previous rounds. It looks pretty nice, but wasn't good enough to not get eliminated, just like the one that came afterwards. We didn't need to wait long though to see an incredible entry. Oh my... What? Oh my god! Dude! What
but even this beautiful spike didn't get a spot in the top 10 that would move on to round 3, just like tens of other spikes that didn't make it. There, for example, were entries that didn't even look like spikes, and ones that looked like an entire movie. Like, just look at this one spinning in 3D. After reviewing more than 20 spikes though, we would finally see something that would surprise us.
Oh, that looks cool as hell. It looks straight out of an anime intro, damn.
This was the 10th best entry this round, meaning there were 9 upcoming contestants that made something even better. We got through some more spikes that looked pretty nice, but once we got to the 32nd entry, we felt something was different.
Oh my god! Dude! What?
This realistic, amazing-looking monster left us speechless, and was good enough to secure second place. Wait, so then, what did the number 1 entry look like?
What? Oh, that is good.
This was one of the final spikes, and after reviewing a few more of them, round 2 was already finished. With all spikes now having been judged, and after a lot of eliminations, the final 10 builders were now revealed. These builders will battle in round 3 for a chance to make it into the grand finale, and this third round would have a giant twist that suddenly was going to make this competition a lot more interesting. Let's move on to round 3 to review the next spike. This contest started with 100 people, and now only the best 10 are left. Just 3 of them would move on to the finals, so they were going to give it their all to make this happen. For this round, a spike that was 25 times the size of the round 1 spike was used. But let's make everything way more interesting. Okay guys, welcome to the third round. When playing a level with the spike used in this round, you won't be able to fully see it, right? That is why I decided that all 10 of you have to turn this spike into an entire level. Instead of it being an obstacle, it now is the exact opposite. That's right, you guys have to make all your decorations and gameplay inside the spike, and only have 8 days to do this. Good luck. The creators now started building for the 3rd time, eager to win the grand prize of $1,000. Let's see how they did. Ready for your first spike, boys?
I'm ready for spike 1.
Let's go.
Yo. Ooh.
Oh, it's like a thingy in the spike. Our first spike was a giant temple with portals in it, and to our surprise had 4 separate themes we could choose from, resulting in it getting a pretty high score.
It's so cool, I want to give it a 7.
I give it a 6.
I'm gonna give it a 5 for now, but it might change later. Yu, the creator of the first spike, did well, but the competition would soon show itself to be extremely tough. Spike 2 was an animation of a cube blasting a giant beam in the shape of a spike, incinerating everything on its way, but was a little too short for our liking since it ended pretty quickly. It didn't surpass Yu's spike. When I started this contest, I allowed everyone to change their spike into anything they could possibly dream of, and some people took this a step further than the rest. The next entry, for example, was a spike in the form of a minigame. While it was really original, it wasn't good enough to take the number 1 spot, and it seemed like it would take a while for someone to dethrone Yu. Well, Castrix, the creator of the 4th spike, would prove us wrong.
Oh shoot. 10:34 p.m. Whoa! Oh! What's that?
Dude, it's
shoot! Yo, that one looks crazy! I'm gonna give this one a 7. I really like it.
I'll give this one a 6.5.
I'll give it a 6.5 as well.
Spike 5 was another minigame where a cube had to be moved throughout an entire spike maze to eventually reach the finish line in time, but took more than 50 minutes for me to beat.
I'm gonna lose my mind!
Even though all the 5 spikes we'd seen so far all looked incredible, we didn't realize that the top 3 entries that would enter the finals were yet to be uncovered. What?
What? Bro!
Holy. This is insane. Holy crap.
The art
It's artistic.
Well, I'm just gonna say it. This is an 8.5.
I give this a 7.5 as well.
I give it an 8. This is my 8.
This masterpiece made by Truxp1 was the third best spike we would see this round, and the first spike to advance to the finals. With just 4 participants left, we quickly opened the next one, and even though it had some nice pixel art,
Alright, now I've been known to be some sort of a practical joker over the years. Some would say practical joker, some would call me an asshole. What's the difference? Who knows? So today I'd like to go over 10 things I do just to fuck with people. Alright, here we go.
Number 1.
You would just walk up to somebody with your hand in your pocket and be like, oh hey, there you are. Hey, guess what? I got something for you. Oh boy, you do. Oh, what is it? You like it? It's got your name written all over it. Unsolicited middle fingers. Try it out sometime. It's a great stress reliever.
Number 2.
That's somebody's ordering for me at a drive-thru. Sometimes I'll just make up a menu item just to make them look like a stupid idiot. Alright, give me a number 4 with a large Gatorade. How about that? Large Gatorade? Since when does Wendy's have large Gatorades? Since forever, bro. Don't be a stupid asshole. You haven't seen the commercials? Give me a large Riptide Rush, goddammit. Can I have a number 4 with a large Riptide Rush Gatorade?
Gatorade? We don't have Gatorade. This is a fucking Wendy's, you stupid asshole. What the hell matter with you?
Number 3.
Back when I was a kid, sometimes if I had a friend over, I'd make us both peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for lunch. But sometimes I'd get the bright idea to go get some cat food and sprinkle it in the middle of my friend's sandwich. So I'd be sitting there eating, and I'd just be patiently waiting to hear that fucking first crunch noise go off in his mouth. Ah, sick! What the? It's fucking cat food, you piece of shit! How do you like that? Yeah, it's pretty gross, pretty fucking mean, but it's also pretty funny. What can I say?
Number 4.
Sometimes when I'm with a group of people, I like to pretend I'm on the phone and have a completely fake conversation with myself. Hello? Yeah? Get the fuck out of here! Oh shit, what happened? It's Cody's mom! Cody's ass just got a fucking DWI! What? What the hell? Uh-huh. Holy hell, you gotta be kidding me! He fucking spit in a cop's face and he pissed his pants when they tased him! Oh my god, what a stupid piece of shit! What's that? No way! No fucking way! Holy hell, you guys are not gonna believe this! What is it? What? Nope, you guys are definitely not gonna fucking believe this! Holy shit, just tell us what it is! This whole entire conversation is totally made up. I just fucking faked it all. Look, my phone's not even on. Stupid assholes. Ah, goddamn lying piece of shit.
Number 5.
You guys ever been at a party and just decided to make somebody look like they're a fucking racist piece of shit? No, you never did that? That's really easy. All you gotta do is wait for a third party to enter the room and just be like, hey Alicia, you gonna go ahead and finish your story now? Story? What story? Oh, you're saying something along the lines of how you don't like Puerto Rican people and how you won't let them use the bathroom in your house. Whoa, what the fuck? Whoa, wait a minute, what? My best friend's Puerto Rican, you racist piece of shit? Yeah, Lisa, what the fuck is that all about? Racist piece of shit? Get out of here with that shit. It's fun, try it out sometimes. It's a great time.
Number 6.
Sometimes when I'm coaching third base at our baseball games, and I know the third baseman's dad, I'll talk shit about that kid's dad right to his fucking face. Psst, hey, third base, your dad is a little bitch. How you like that shit? Little bitch daddy, little bitch daddy. Alright, play ball. It's fun, right? They know I'm fucking around. It gives them motivation to play better, or some shit like that. I don't know.
Number 7.
Now, I haven't done this one in a while, but one of my favorite things to do back in the day was to call my mom up and tell her that my sister is pregnant. And then I would tell her to not tell anybody because she wants to keep it a surprise. So for the next few days, my mom would be like pestering the shit out of my sister. So, is there anything new you want to tell me? No, not really. What the fuck? You're looking pretty fat these days. What the fuck's that all about? I don't know what you're talking about. Goddamn. Hell, one time, not only did I tell my mom that my sister was pregnant, but I went around and told my sister that my mom was pregnant, which was a hell of a hard sell because she was like fucking 47 years old at the time. What the fuck is she thinking? She's a goddamn grandma. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty fucked up, but don't tell her I said this, alright? She wants to keep it a surprise. Alright, see you later. Yeah, it was a pretty fucking fun Thanksgiving that year, let me tell you. Oh well, that's the way it goes.
Number 8.
Back when I was working at the car dealership, sometimes I'd sneak out to the parking lot with window chalk and just write shit on the back of my coworkers' cars. I'd write all sorts of shit. I drink pee, honk if you think I'm a piece of shit, my other car is a giant big fucking wiener, whatever that came to mind. Sometimes that shit would be on there for days, too. I'd go into work after a long weekend and lo and behold, Brewer's car still says I'm a fucking poopy little princess or whatever the fuck I put on there. Oh well, sucks to suck, I guess, right?
Number 9.
Now this one is a little bit tricky, but it is one of my favorite things to do. If we're having a party or some sort of group gathering, I like to try to convince everybody that some random celebrity had just died, and not only did he die, but he died from a fucking shark attack. Now, this is very tricky to do because shark attacks don't happen that often, especially to fucking celebrities. I just walk into a room with my phone like, shark attacks don't happen that often, especially to fucking celebrities. Now, this is very tricky to do because shark attacks don't happen that often, especially...
Rest in peace, Steve Urkel. (1978 and 2025) died via fucking shark attack. He did do that.
Especially to fucking celebrities. I just walk into a room with my phone like, shit, fucking Steve Urkel died today? What? From Family Matters? Holy hell, and he died from a fucking shark attack? Get the fuck out of here, are you serious? Now, if you do it right and say it with just the right inflection, you'll have an entire group of people all take out their phones at the same time and simultaneously Google Steve Urkel shark attack? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? Which to me is, I don't know, probably the funniest fucking thing that can happen. Just watching a room full of people slowly come to the realization that you're full of shit. Meanwhile, just keep fucking going with it. Sick, there's even a video of it. What the hell? It's fun, try it out sometimes. Pick your celebrity.
Number 10.
You guys remember that show from back in the day, True Hollywood Story, where they outline the life of some washed up shitty celebrity? One time, True Hollywood Story, where they outline the life of some
The many fuck-ups of Lindsay Lohan.
washed up shitty celebrity. One time, me and my friends decided to make our own episode of True Hollywood Story about our friend Cody, without him knowing about it. For weeks and weeks, we recorded this asshole, asked him all sorts of weird questions, and he had no idea what the fuck was going on. What the hell? Why do you guys keep filming me drinking beer and asking questions about my childhood? Oh, no reason. Just shut the fuck up and keep looking shitty. For whatever reason, we decided to make him into this fucking disgraced actor that was now a social recluse and a probable drug addict. I edited this whole thing together in about a week, and then one night we all sat him down and we played it on the TV. Now, if you've never had an True Hollywood Story made about you when you didn't know about it, that's kind of a fucking weird thing to happen to you. What the fuck is the matter with you guys? Why did you guys do this? Now, if you guys want to see the whole thing that we made, check it out. I'm going to put it on my second channel, Bruce Do After Hours. So that's it. That's 10 things I do just to fuck with people. And if you guys like this video, maybe I'll do another 10 things video on a different topic. If you have any suggestions, let me know down in the comments. Blah, blah, blah. The end. Oh shit, wait, one more.
Just one question, Mr. Ryan. If there was be a movie based on your life, how do you think that'd read?
Terrible.
Yeah?
Boring.
Tony Hardy. You used to know him from the big screen. I've always known him a lot better than that. He's done countless movies. Been one of my personal heroes. But this is the story of how he worked with me and one of the biggest movie stars. Well, being one of the biggest failures in life. Cody, where are you? This is my search to find my friend. I must find him.
Me and Cody really met in
kindergarten, I guess. But he's always a little bit bigger than I was, so he got the bullets off my back. No. But to be honest, my biggest bully growing up was Cody. It's like he just didn't want other people stealing his limelight. I remember one incident where this kid took my remote control car. Cody did get it back, but as payment for his services, he kept it.
Yeah, just park it out front. Just, yeah. What? Just leave ice cream on the passenger seat. I went to high school with Cody. You know, it wasn't a fun place, wasn't to one word. It was our freshman, sophomore year, or something like that. You know, we hit it off, you know.
He got in some trouble a while back, right around high school, and in lieu of jail time, the judge, who was some kind of revolutionary, you know, asshole, he decided to get Cody into some clubs, and one of them was drama.
Bullshitting around.
Alright, now real quick, I'm going to tell you guys about the dumbest school history project that I've ever been involved with. Now this history project was a high school video project that my cousin Ashley was doing on President John F. Kennedy. The reason I was involved was because A, I knew how to use good old-fashioned Windows Movie Maker to edit videos, and B, somebody had to play the role of JFK, so why not me? I could be JFK, I could invade Cuba with a bunch of exiles and have relations with Marilyn Monroe. How hard can it be? So the first thing that has to be done is I have to make a JFK mask out of cardboard. And this thing came out very unsettling, to say the least. Here's an actual picture of it. I mean, come on, tell me that doesn't look like some serial killer shit. That for sure looks like something that you'd see right before you're fucking executed with a hammer inside of your own bed. It's weird to look at. I don't like it. So with that mask, along with my uncle's oversized dress clothes, all of a sudden, I'm John F. Kennedy, the 35th president. Now, it's important to know that this whole project was supposed to be on JFK's entire life. You know, like the whole Bay of Pigs thing, and the debate with Tricky Dick Nixon, all that shit. Well, we didn't really touch on any of that stuff whatsoever. Instead, we just filmed me, like, shaking people's hands in the driveway and waving an American flag around like an idiot. Apparently that's what presidents do. Well then, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we're just like, BAM! November 22nd, 1963. Yeah, we go straight to the assassination. We're not fucking around, alright? Because let's be honest, you can't do a JFK video without mentioning Lee Harvey Oswald. It'd be like watching an episode of Cheers with just Norm and no fucking Flip the Mailman. You can't do that, you gotta have Flip the Mailman. Now, you might be sitting there like, you guys didn't like reenact the Kennedy assassination in the middle of a neighborhood at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, right? Right? Look, this was a very long time ago, alright? You see the fucking flip phone here? That's how long ago it was. We were basically children. How the hell were we supposed to know that it was distasteful to reenact the public assassination? Yeah, you bet your ass we indeed reenacted the Kennedy assassination on a Sunday afternoon in Northwest Ohio. And if you think it's wrong and should be frowned upon, well, you're probably fucking right. So anyways, we start watching the Zapruder film on YouTube. We're taking notes and shit, absolutely determined to choreograph this thing just right. I've watched that damn Zapruder film so many times, our asses are probably still on a government watch list of some sort to this day. Well, naturally, we had to enlist some of our friends to become actors in this shithole of a production. I, of course, play the role of JFK. My cousin decides to be Jackie Kennedy. My other cousin, David, drew the short straw and had to be fucking Lee Harvey Oswald. What a role for his portfolio. And then we had some side roles. We had my cousin Mo as a motorcade cop. Our friend Brian was a Secret Service agent. And Ashley's boyfriend was the driver. Which brings me to my next point. What the hell are we gonna drive here? I mean, we're already on a shoestring budget as is with this production. My cousin Mo's already using a fucking Mongoose mountain bike as a motorcycle, for Christ's sake. How the hell are we gonna get a Cadillac convertible? Well, naturally, we used our next best option, a fucking 97 Pontiac Bonneville with a moonroof. Yeah, that was Ashley's boyfriend's car, which is exactly why he was the driver. So we sat on top of the car with our legs through the moonroof, and there you go, presto, you got yourself a trailer park convertible just like that. Now for you history buffs out there, you might be like, well, what the hell about Governor Connolly? His ass was in the car too. Yeah, well, we could only fit 2 asses through the moonroof, right? We had to say to hell with Governor Connolly, even though he was pretty essential. So there we are, cruising down the street in R64, or 97 rather, Pontiac Bonneville. Dave's mom's out there recording us with some shitty 5-megapixel camera. Oh, you guys look so cute out there with your little JFK shit on. Now, if you guys have never, staged a public assassination in your neighborhood before, well, it tends to fucking raise a few eyebrows, to say the least. People are looking out their windows and shit. Oh my god, are these motherfuckers doing what I think they're doing? People on the street are all perplexed. They don't know if they should, call the cops or bust out a notebook and start taking notes. Yeah, make sure you pay attention. This will be on the final exam, goddammit. And it's worth noting that we didn't touch on any conspiracy theories, even though, everybody knows the CIA did it and all that shit. But what we did put in this video is that we had found some newly discovered footage. And apparently that footage is of Lee Harvey Oswald taking the fucking actual shots. He set up a tripod with a camera and was like, hey, watch this shit. This is gonna be wild. And not only did we film him taking the shots, but we gave him a fucking catchphrase to say right before he did it.
It's not okay to be JFK, time to get Lyndon B. Johnson into office.
Yeah, not a good look. I don't know what the fuck we were thinking. Anyways, we filmed this whole thing in one take, thank God. David shoots his shots with a BB gun. I play my part and get assassinated. And I'm not gonna lie, I thought about throwing the mask and tucking my head in the shirt, but, I thought that would be distasteful, so I didn't do it. So with our shoot finally completed, we edit this whole thing together on the good old-fashioned Windows Movie Maker, and Ashley shows her class the finished product the next day. Now, if you guys would like to see JFK, a Man of Glory, which is what we decided to call this fucking thing, you can head over to my second channel, Bruce New After Hours. There you're gonna find bonus videos and compilations and the fucking Happy Hour Saloon series that we did 4,000 years ago. So go ahead, check that out, subscribe, or don't. I'm not your dad, I can't tell you what to do. So anyways, Ashley ends up getting a fucking A on this video project somehow. I don't know what kind of sick pervert her teacher was, but apparently he liked it. Oh man, that was pretty good. I mean, that fucking JFK mask gave me the heebie-jeebies, but I thought that was well done. Alright class, next week we're gonna do another video project, and this one's gonna be on, I don't know, how about Pearl Harbor?
PearlSteel.com.
Alright, no more. No more. No more.
What's on the train? You can't eat what's in the train.
In this video, I'm rebranding popular junk food to appear healthy. I'm going to bend the facts, change the styles, and use a little marketing mischief to trick you into thinking sugar and fat is actually good for you. And first up, we have Mountain Dew. Now, this may shock you, but I've never actually drank one of these before. Supposedly, it's got a lemon-lime flavor similar to Sprite. Let me know if that's accurate or not. By the way, one thing is for sure, it is definitely targeted towards teenagers. I mean, just look at all these bright colors, sharp edges, and cool triangles. And this bad boy right here has a whopping 46 grams of sugar, which basically means one can of this stuff and you're halfway to So I think the only hope we really have of making this appear healthy is to lean into the fact that it's called Mountain Dew. And mountains are in nature, and nature generally gives off a more healthy vibe. So we could just throw a big mountain on here, and that's just a little too generic. So instead, I want to make an illustration of a mountain man. And this young fella right here seems to be perfect to model him after. Admittedly, his face is a little long, so I'll just squish that down a bit. Now he needs a big old mountain beard. Basically, I want this drink to feel like it's for the outdoorsman. Somebody that likes nature, and presumably likes to consume more natural foods and drinks. Of course, he'll need a body, since we don't want him running around headless. And let me see if I can find a hat worthy of our adventurer. Perfect. And now I'm going to whip out the trusty drawing pad to make an epic illustration. Let's start with the eyes, since those are the gateway to the soul. Lord only knows what kind of soul this man has. Get the eye bags in there, and of course a nice chunky nose with some big bushy eyebrows for a stern yet calm look. He is older, so a good amount of wrinkles are in order. Now, how in the world do you draw hair? Well, you first want to separate the hair into larger chunks that have a defined shape, and make sure there's a clear separation between the different zones, so the whole thing doesn't feel like random squiggles. And for things like the mustache, bringing the hair in a distinct direction helps build up even more separation. Of course, the hair facing your head will have...
I need someone to come over here and get me out.
What was that?
I need someone to come over here and get me out. Every time.
Are you ready? Here we go. January. Are you ready? Here we go. January. Here we go. Are you ready? Here we go. January. 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 Are you ready?
January. Are you ready? Here we go. 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 January. Are you ready? Here we go.
ready? Here we go. January. Are you 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 ready? Here we go. January.
I was just checking to see if I went viral. No? Okay. Let's check one more time. I was just checking to see if I went viral.
for her.
You really like this. Oh, that's not strawberries. That's just the straws. But the aftertaste is actually disgusting. Wow.
Yeah, it was bad.
I don't even know if it's like the product is bad. It's because we didn't refrigerate it. No, Ninja's fault.
Yeah, not so great.
All right, Ninja. This is what you get for being so trash at Marvel Rivals. Okay.
Ooh, a piece of candy.
Don't you? What was it? There was a spider in my chair.
One tiny little spider, by the way.
It still burns.
Science Day, Dave. Not show and tell, not history day. It's science time.
I mess with some
Hey,
science.
how long have I... Oh, I forgot I was streaming, bro. I forgot I was streaming. I'm back. I don't know what happened. But I'm gonna torture myself for science and put alcohol wipes all throughout my wounds to see if I actually get, you know, reactions. I'm gonna let you see my reaction as well, so yeah. First, I'm gonna do it on my foot, and we're gonna work up from there. Three, 2, 1. It gets worse every time, though. 3, 2, 1. Come on, pick up. Alright, and then we got my leg. Or my knee. Whatever. We're gonna do the hole in my leg. I don't know if it's a hole, but it looks like it. 3, 2. Wait, there's also a rash, but that doesn't work. There's 3, 2, 1. We're gonna do the little scar. 3, 2, 1, and then we're gonna do the part where it's all fucked up. 3, 2, 1. Nothing too bad. Now we're gonna do this leg. Alright. We're gonna... Okay. This scar, 3, 2, 1. This hole, 3, 2, 1. This scar that you can barely see, 3, 2, 1. Fuck! It's the worst one! It's the worst one too. Yay! Alright, now we got the scar that looks like a fucking diamond. At least this comes out on YouTube. Holy shit. Oh, we have one. We have a lot of ones. We have a lot. 3, 2, 1. I hate this. There's also a little bit of bumps. 3, 2, 1. Did that even do anything? I hope it didn't. Going on my foot again. Wait, imagine I did that. The one on my arm. Ah, it's bad. Oh. We also got one over here. Yeah! Let's torture myself by putting the alcohol juice into my foot. That doesn't do anything, so I'm gonna do it again, but on my knee. You like how I torture myself, do you? Oh, it went away. The pain went away. Oh. That fast? How? Well, the torture is... Oh! I smeared her. What do I do? Oh, shit. The pain is starting. Bro! That is not good. I know how you like I know you like me being tortured. So I did it. Alright. Doing this all the time. Hold on, I'm gonna look at my channel. Hey, 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 hey. I'm gonna do another stream.